Hi everyone, welcome to Music Class with Kristen. Today we're going to talk about 5 brain-stimulating rhymes that you can use to bond with your child. So here we go. So these rhymes that I'm going to share with you today not only are great for bonding and having those little sessions where you can connect with your child and giggle with them and laugh with them, but they also are great for child development and brain development, as well as just even using them for different parenting techniques. So we will talk about all of these things, but I want to get started with our first chant. So the first chant that we're going to do is called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we're going to start by saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First I caught a fish alive, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? Because he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? The little finger on my right. Now this chant is very engaging for children. It will capture their attention almost immediately. So it's a great one to use if you're doing like a diaper change and maybe you have a child that doesn't like to sit still during that, or maybe they're in a shopping cart and they don't want to stay in their seatbelt, things like that. It's great for capturing their attention or maybe distracting them from something that you don't want them to see or get upset about or something like that. So it's a great tool as a parent, but also this chant is great for the brain. So one of the first things that we do in the chant is we point to each of our fingers as we say the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called one-to-one correspondence. We're assigning a number with an object. And this is really great for their brain development, for their sense of numbers, and for them learning to count. The other thing this chant is really great for is hearing both high and low registers. The part where we say it very low and we say, why did you let him go? And we do it in a very low voice, and then we go, because he bit my finger. So doing it in very high voice, hearing that difference is really great for their brain. And as they grow older and start to do the chant with you, they start to experiment with their high register and their low register in their voice, which is a very important thing as they learn to sing. So this chant is like one of my favorites, and I hope you use it. So chant number 2 is Diddle, Diddle, Dumpling. And I love this one because you can use it in so many different instances. So this one, I'm going to bring out my bear to kind of show you. You may want to move their body as they're doing this chant, and they can be facing you or in your arms or down during a diaper change. This one's great for capturing their attention. So this one goes like this. It goes, diddle, diddle, dumpling, my son John went to bed with his trousers on. 1 shoe off and 1 shoe on. Diddle, diddle, dumpling, my son John. This is another great one where you can look into your child's eyes and just really engage and bond with them. Insert your child's name. So if your child's name is Jessica, diddle, diddle, dumpling, my daughter Jessica. You're going to put their name in there, and you're going to see if they'll let you show them that steady beat with their little legs or their little arms. Only if they want to. If they're enjoying it, then you're going to move their little legs so that they can feel that steady beat. Steady beat has been proven to promote gross motor skills. So when they have that internal beat inside of them, it actually helps them develop those skills like walking and running and cutting with scissors, all of that type of thing. So it's a really great added benefit in this chant. The other thing about this chant is it gives you opportunities to tickle and to hug, and that is great for bonding with your child. All right, the third chant that we're going to do, the third rhyme that we're going to do is my hands upon my head I place, upon my shoulders, on my face, at my waist and by my side, and then behind me they will hide. Then I will put them way up high and let my fingers fly, fly, fly. I'll clap, 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 and 1, 2, 3. My hands are quiet as can be. Now, this is one that I might use with a 3 or a 4-year-old to gather their attention, to get them excited about something, and then at the very end, they're nice and quiet and I can give them instructions. Like at the end when I say, my hands are quiet as can be, I might say, okay, when I say go, I need you to get your shoes and your coat because we're going to Grandma's house. Ready? Go. That gathers their attention, they're ready for those instructions, and they're with you, they're listening for what comes next. If I was doing this with a toddler or a baby, I might play a game with them at the end, and my hands are quiet as can be. 1, 2, 3, boop! There they are. And that anticipation gets them really excited to see when those hands are coming back out again. The other great thing about this rhyme is that we're doing the actions as we're saying the words. When we're touching our face, we're saying the word face. When we're touching our head, we're saying the word head. Neuroscientists have found that when you say the word and you actually do the action at the same time, there are huge connections being made in the brain. The next rhyme we are going to do is a nursery rhyme that you may be familiar with, but there has been tons of research showing that nursery rhymes are really, really good for a child's development and brain. I'm going to link some of that evidence down below in the description below. So the nursery rhyme that we're going to do today is Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. This is another great one to bond with your child, to engage with the tickling, which they love so much, and engage with the hugging. You can hug at the end. The other thing that you can do with this song is to take it to the next level and try to improvise with instruments. Today I'm going to show you a xylophone, a piano, and maybe just some pots and pans to give you some ideas. You don't have to know how to play any of those instruments. It's just an improvisation, and you're just experimenting and showing that music is telling a story. Okay, so today I have my xylophone with me, and we're going to try Little Miss Muffet. I haven't planned this out ahead of time. This is something that you can do with your child to just improvise what's happening in the story, and you don't even need to know what notes to play. You can just wing it. So here we go. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. That's one example of something that you can do with that song. If you don't have a xylophone or a piano, that's okay. You can be creative and come up with your own instruments. Even just like a pot and pan can easily transform into a musical instrument. So I'm going to show you how I would do that song if I had a pot. And again, I might do it the same way or differently. It's an improvisation. I'm just winging it. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and that might be an example of something you could do. We're going to try the same thing on the piano, doing an improvisation with that little rhyme. I play the piano, it's my instrument, but I'm going to pretend like I'm a parent who is just experimenting and diving in and trying to have a musical experience with my child. So, improvisation, I don't know what notes I'm going to play, it's just going to happen, and there's no wrong notes. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Okay, so the last rhyme that we're going to do today is actually a combination of two nursery rhymes. And they're really great ones that most people know. So the first one goes, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Okay, so this is a great one to use for diaper changes as well. If they're on their back and you need to lift them up, You can be Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Just grabs their attention, makes them a little bit more content to stay there when you need them to do that. It's also a great one to look into their eyes and throw them up into the air on over the candlestick. Additionally, this is a great one for those children who are walking and experimenting with their motor skills. If you're walking in your neighborhood or you're walking towards the park or something, you can hold both of their hands or both under their arms so that their arms are supported. And you can walk, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. And children love to swing in the air, so this is a great one for that. We're actually doing a vocal slide in this chant, so you can hear that we're sliding from low to high, which helps you explore your voice and helps the children actually find their head voice, which they're going to need later on as they learn to match pitches and to sing accurately. So then I like to combine this with Jack and Jill. So it goes, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Jack, 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 Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Jack, 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 Jack. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. There are so many benefits for you doing these chants and rhymes with your child. So I hope that you latch onto ones that you really like and you make them a part of every day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.